All right, well, it sounds really good anyway. Hello, we're Hot Chip, and you're watching Intro TV.
Some people have said that the new album is like mellow or slow and these kind of things, but which we don't really feel so much. But generally, people have been excited about the record and people have enjoyed it. So yeah, we can't ask for more than that, really. It's an unusual thing that we've set out to achieve, really, because it's just at the same moment that the art form of the album is kind of dying, because people very often don't really listen to albums anymore. You listen to singles on an iPod or half a song and then switch to another song. It's rarer for someone to sit down and listen to a whole record, but we wanted to create a record that feels like a single piece of work.
An album's a really good way of presenting yourselves to people because it just shows you a bit of breadth and people can get very excited about a single, and a single can have a massive impact. But at the same time, if you're going to sort of like demonstrate your sort of full capability or the breadth of what you're about, then really the album format is the only way to do that, I think. So like Radiohead, obviously, said everything that they need to say. However many albums deep they are now, like 6 or 7, and so maybe they can just release music, and maybe we'd like to do that at some point now that we've done sort of 4 studio albums. But I think with this album that we were writing last year, the songs really seemed to come from the same place, and it made sense for them to present them all as one body of work. It wouldn't have really made as much, or it wouldn't have had as much power really to have just released them piecemeal.
Nothing is wasted, a life is worth living. Heaven is nowhere, just look to the stars. There is a day that is yours for embracing. Everything's nothing, and nothing is all. Nothing is wasted, I only want what's mine. Heaven is nowhere, just look to the stars. There is a day, this is the longest night.
The kind of sad robot kind of feel, that was my intention.
I think it's almost got to the stage now. It's been used like so much that I kind of listen to it and I don't really hear the effect anymore. Like we were really into this producer and DJ called Busy Signal, who's a Jamaican dancehall guy, and he just uses it on every single song. But he's just so innovative, and the songs are just so good anyway that you don't know. And like Joe was saying, like songs that are maybe a little bit more sort of downbeat. Like he has these kind of like appeals to Jamaican youth, like Put Your Guns Down, those kind of styles of songs, and it's all quite weird. But then it has this auto-tune on it, and your ear kind of eventually just tunes it out, and you're just not even really listening to the effect anymore. I Feel Better was one of the ideas behind it, was to try and make some kind of like take on a Euro pop style tune. Like we all got quite obsessed with that Romanian hit that was called Dragostea din Tei about 3 or 4 years ago by Ozone.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know this song?
Yeah.
It was like everywhere for like 2 years or something like that, and it was just funny because some of us were in Romania at the time, and it was just sort of like just quite an odd little song, but it just seemed to have such a massive impact, and to try and do something like that, but just like subvert it a little bit and make it a little bit sort of stranger sounding,
Just look to the stars.